The character places a used ceramic mug on a stack of books. This small delay creates a physical obstacle for the next morning. A laptop screen glows brightly in the center of the dark room. Keeping the device active ensures a cluttered mind before the day ends. The character drapes a heavy jacket over the back of a chair. This soft weight adds to the visual noise of the workspace. A single plate remains in the kitchen sink under a dim light. Ignoring this small task makes the kitchen feel unwelcoming at dawn. Evening shadows stretch across the hallway and touch the gym bag. Each unorganized object represents a decision that has been delayed. A stack of mail rests on the small table by the door. These white envelopes wait to be sorted when energy is low. The character pulls a blanket over their shoulders while sitting still. Choosing comfort now creates a hidden tax on the morning's flow. 2 leather shoes lie scattered across the rug in the entryway. Discarded items act like anchors that hold back the next day. A cabinet door stays slightly open in the quiet kitchen area. Small openings in the room mirror the small openings in focus. The glowing screen of a phone illuminates the character's tired face. Using technology late at night delays the body's natural rest cycle. A charging cable lies in a tangled circle on the floor. This small knot represents a friction that will be felt tomorrow. The character presses the light switch, and the room turns blue. The day ends with several small tasks left for another time. Moonlight illuminates the notebook lying open on the messy desk. The unwritten thoughts remain trapped until the morning sun appears again. The dust particles dance in the moonlight above the cluttered table. Each speck is a tiny piece of the environment left uncleaned. The character shifts restlessly under the covers in the dark room. A heavy environment often leads to a heavy and fragmented sleep. A digital clock displays the time in a soft red glow. The passing seconds mark the time before the morning rush begins. The character's hand rests on the pillow in the blue light. The body is still, but the room around it is busy. Early morning light begins to bleed through the window blinds. This change in light reveals the clutter that was left behind. The alarm sounds and the character reaches out to stop it. The weight of the room is the first thing they feel. The character sits on the edge of the bed slowly. Looking at the floor reveals the shoes that were discarded yesterday. The cold floor meets the character's bare feet in the morning. Every unfinished task from last night is now a current problem. Walking into the kitchen reveals the single plate in the sink. This vision is a subtle drain on the morning's limited energy. The coffee machine waits behind a counter of unorganized spice jars. Small frictions accumulate and make simple routines feel like difficult chores. The gym bag is still in the hallway where it landed. The smell of the damp towel is now a morning distraction. The character moves a stack of mail to find their keys. Searching for essentials is the cost of a messy entryway table. The desk remains as it was left the night before. The white mug on the books is a visual interruption. Dust is visible on the surface of the closed laptop. The day begins with a feeling of being behind schedule already. The character looks at the open cabinet door in silence. A small oversight has become a symbol of a larger pattern. The character reaches for the jacket on the chair's back. Removing the clutter is the first real action of the day. The chair stands empty and ready for a new purpose. One small removal of clutter changes the energy of the room. An invisible thread connects every item that was left undone. These threads pull on the mind as the morning continues. The character looks at the stack of envelopes on the table. Each piece of paper represents a small choice that remains unmade. Sunlight hits the tangled charging cable on the wooden floor. Visual friction in the environment creates mental friction in the mind. The character closes the kitchen cabinet door with a click. This small sound marks the beginning of a conscious shift. The kitchen cabinet is now closed and perfectly aligned. A simple action has restored a sense of order to the space. The morning progresses and the room becomes much brighter now. Clutter that was ignored at night is now impossible to miss. The character stands still in the center of the room. Observing the patterns of delay is the first step toward change. The forgotten gym bag remains a weight in the hallway. Some tasks require a physical movement to resolve the mental drain. The character picks up the gym bag and moves it. Each action reduces the friction that has been building since night. The hallway is now clear and open for movement. Removing one object creates a path for more productive thoughts. The character approaches the desk where the mug still sits. Confronting the leftovers of yesterday is a necessary morning ritual. The mug on the books looks out of place. Recognizing the discord in the environment is the sign of awareness. The notebook remains open with several unfinished lines of text. Leaving work incomplete creates an open loop in the mind. The character picks up the mug and the notebook. Clearing the desk prepares the mind for the work ahead. The desk surface is now partially visible and much cleaner. Small wins in the environment lead to small wins in focus. The character walks back to the kitchen with the mug. Completing a cycle of movement helps to reset the mental state. The kitchen sink is the final destination for the dishes. Facing the leftovers of the night is a morning requirement. The character washes the single plate and the used mug. Cleaning the environment is a physical act of self-respect today. The sink is now empty and the water stops. Silence in the kitchen signals the end of the morning friction. The character looks out the window at the morning sky. This moment of observation is where real growth begins today. The room feels different when the small delays are gone. A clear space allows for a much clearer morning intention. This space is for those noticing small patterns every day. Awareness of these moments helps in building a steady life. The stack of books on the desk is neat. Order in the environment creates a sense of mental readiness. The character coils the charging cable into a neat circle. Each small adjustment reduces the friction of the coming out. The cable is now tucked away and out of sight. A small knot has been untangled in the physical world. The light in the room continues to brighten and shift. The morning heavy start has been successfully and slowly traded. The character returns to the desk and sits down properly. The workspace is now an ally rather than a barrier. The notebook is closed, but sits ready for use now. Having a clear start is a gift for the mind. The character opens the notebook to a very fresh page. A new page mirrors the new clarity of the room. The blank page is bright under the morning sun's rays. Beginning with clarity is the result of small evening choices. The character takes a deep breath in the quiet space. The air in the room feels lighter and more focused. The shadows of the window frame move across the floor. Time is passing, but the character is now in control. A simple glass of water sits on the desk now. Each object in the space has a clear purpose. The character picks up the pen with a steady hand. The environment is no longer pulling on the character's focus. The first word is written on the blank white page. This movement is the final resolution of the morning struggle. The character is fully immersed in the single task. External order has translated into a state of internal focus. The morning sun fills the entire room with warmth. A difficult start has been turned into a productive beginning. Every small choice leads to the current state of peace. Reflection on these patterns is the foundation for tomorrow's success. The desk is now a place of complete clarity. The heavy start of the morning is only a memory. Growth happens in the moments we choose to notice. The day is now open and full of quiet potential.